Hello, you are most welcome. Yeah, it's Henry the computer guy, and in this video you will learn how to host a Zoom meeting using your mobile phone. Actually, to become a host, you'll need to download a Zoom app onto your mobile phone. That is if you're using Android, you'll go to the Play Store, then you'll download the Zoom app. And if you're using iOS, you'll need to go to the App Store, then you download the Zoom app. So now, having understood what we exactly need, we are going to go to our Play Store because we are using Android, and we download that Zoom app. So let me look through my apps. I look for my Play Store. Let me search for it. I'll click on Play Store. Then I will come into the search box. I type there Zoom meeting or Zoom cloud meeting. I'll click on it. So if at all you have it on your mobile phone, it will require you or ask you to open it. And if you're not having it on your mobile phone, it will ask you to first of all install it. And when you're done with that process, it will take you to the screen that we are going to be seeing. So I'm going to open my cloud meeting, and it will take me to the login screen that has three options: join meeting, sign up, or sign in. And actually what you have to know is that you can join a meeting even without an account, but if you want to be a host, you need to get what we call a Zoom account. So now, if you're having an account, that means that you're going to be using the option that says sign in. And if you're not having the account, you'll first of all have to click on the option that says sign up. So if you click on sign up, it will take you to a certain area where they will ask you for some questions. Then they will confirm that it's you, and you'll be able to go through the process and create the account. So I'm going to cancel this one because I already have the account. So I will click on cancel and come to the option that says sign in. So now they are going to give you the different options you can use to sign in to Zoom. For example, they will ask you for the email address, the password, or they will come down here and use these other different options. So I'm going to come down here and use sign in with Google. So I'll click on sign in with Google. So they will have to verify whether it is me by authenticating, or ask me to choose the email address that I want to use if there are multiple email addresses on the phone. So I will click on Henry the computer guy because it's the one I want to use. So you will give it some time to process, and your internet connection has to be stable for it to work well, because Zoom requires a faster internet connection. So they're going to bring you to this page that says Zoom should launch in a few seconds. If not, please click the button below that says launch Zoom. So I will click on that button. So now you'll give it some time to also process and take you to where we can go to the next step. And finally, it will take us to that option that has four options that are saying new meeting, join, schedule, or share the screen. So for our case, we are going to begin with a new meeting, and I'm going to click on that option. So when you click on that option, we also have two other options that are saying video on. That means that if you want to join a meeting with a video, you'll have to turn that one on. If you don't want, then you'll come and remove it. Then this other option is saying that use personal meeting ID. So if I don't want to use it, if I want to use it, then it's the same. I can either click yes or no. So for me, I want to use the personal meeting ID. Then afterwards, you will click on start meeting. So you give it some time for the meeting to be started. So finally, our meeting has started, and you're seeing that our microphone is not muted. So now I can come and mute this microphone because the record I'm using is actually using the microphone, so I don't want to disturb my recording. So I can even turn on the video. I can even try to share to my participants anything that I want. As we are seeing them here, I can come to the option of the participants. So if I wanted to invite some participants to my meeting, I will come to that option and click on participants. So when I click on participants, I'm the only one in the meeting. So that means that I will come to the option that is here down on the left hand side that tells us invite. So I will click on that option, and there are different ways we can invite participants to our meeting. We have the messenger, we have the messages, we have the Gmail, we have the Zoom contact. We can also use the copy invite link, for example, when you're using the URL, which is the Uniform Resource Locator. So for my case, I'm going to be using the Gmail. I will click on that option. And when I click on that option, they are going to give me the meeting ID and the passcode into the mail. So I can come and type here the email address of the person I want to send that message. And if at all you wanted to also use some other social media platform, you can come and select this information by selecting it all. Click here, select all, then you click on copy and come to the different applications you want. For example, I want to come to my WhatsApp. I will come and look for my WhatsApp, which is here. I can come and let's say paste the link to this contact. So the information is actually going to be put here for this person to join, so I can decide to send that. So let me go back to my address. So that is it specifically. If I'm to type here, I can send it to, let's say, uplink, let's say games0701@gmail.com. So I will come and click the send button. That is how we can send a link, for example, containing the meeting ID and the passcode. So I will click on the option that says send. So the meeting has been sent. So now I will come back and look for my Zoom again. I will go back to that option. So that means that every person that has received that email or any group that has received that message will be able to join my meeting. So when I come back here, I will come and go to some of the more options again. We can also come to the meeting settings again. You can decide to mute upon entry. So you can mute all the entrants to your meeting at entry, such that they do not disorganize the meeting. You can even play join and leave sound. There are also other options you can select from that. So you can as well close this. And if at all you want to end the meeting, it is just very easy. You'll come and click on the word end. So the meeting is going to be ended just like that. So the meeting has been ended. So that was the first option, which was saying new meeting. So let's cancel this and look at another option that is saying schedule meeting. So you can click on schedule meeting. So when you come on schedule meeting, actually this helps you to create a meeting in advance and even provides you with multiple other settings, unlike the new meeting. So they will ask you for the name of the meeting. For example, I will say it is going to be a family meeting. So I can come down here and select the date. When is it going to start? You can select the date of your choice. Then at when will it begin? At the time, which time will it begin? So you'll put it under from. Then up to when is it going to last? So you can also put another time. Remember, this Zoom app that is actually free will be limiting you on the time that you're supposed to be in a meeting, so you have to note that. Then you can also select the time zone. You can also repeat the meeting. For example, if it is going to be recurring, you'll also be able to repeat that meeting. Now you can also come here and use your personal meeting ID. For example, I'll select that. Down here, we also have the security. If at all you wanted to add the security, you can come and click on that option. Of course, it is already there. They are telling you that only users who have the invite link or passcode can join the meeting. So I can come and even put the password there, the one I want. And they're telling you that use personal meeting ID. And they're telling you that after scheduling this meeting, the setting you change here will apply to all scheduled meetings with the personal meeting ID. So I'll say okay. So I can as well indicate anything that I feel I want. I can add, let's say 0 at the beginning here if I wanted to, just like that. Then down here, I can enable the waiting room such that if someone comes or joins a meeting, will be put into a waiting room up to when I allow that person to join the meeting. So we also have another option down here that is saying Host video on, so I can always put my video on as the host. Then participant video on, I can also decide to put it on or off, so I'm going to leave them off. Then we also have some advanced settings down here. We can also add a calendar such that the information or the date will be added to your calendar in the phone. So if you don't want that one, you can as well turn it off, just like that. Then after doing everything that you want, you can click the button that says done. Then you wait for your meeting to be sent to anywhere. For example, we want to send this meeting to, let's say, a person. I can write an email here. Let's say RAH. Let me say I'm going to send to uplinkWebcom. uplinkWebcom@gmail.com. So I can come and decide to send the email to that person. So that person will even receive that email. If I told you had made a mistake here, you read through and see that there is something missing, you can come and select the option that is up there that says edit. You can start the meeting, you can add a calendar, you can even come and invite, or you can even delete the meeting. So let's see how we can click on the start. Click on the start and we see how it starts our meeting. Finally, our meeting has started. Then we can decide to mute. We can decide to start the video. We can decide again to share the way we did the information in the other new meeting. Then we can as well come to the participants and also invite. The same things that we have done the other side can be done here. So you can also come to the more settings and also look at them. Ask all to unmute. If you want to ask all the participants to unmute, that can also be there for you. So we can go back to our option. Then we have the last option, that is more. You can again go back to the more settings that we did, YouTube, security, and others. You can even go to the chats. You can even raise hand. You can put something like that. Many of the reactions are there. It depends on exactly what you want. You can even raise the hand, so it will come to that, to everyone. So having finished everything that you wanted, you can also end meeting. It's Henry the Computer Guy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I sign out.